Hello and welcome to This Week in Campbell Football, brought to you by our friends at Precision Ford. I'm Chris Hemeyer alongside the head football coach for Campbell, Mike Mercer. And Coach, your Camels improved to 2-1 on the season after a thrilling last-second win against Davidson.
Listen, Chris, that was an unbelievable finish, an unbelievable fourth quarter. Too exciting for me. I just thought that our guys, found a way to win the game. And sometimes that's what it takes when you're talking about football is you never know. You can't judge the process. All you can do is just play the next play. And really that's what we talked about all week long. We talked about being able to be one team, one heartbeat the whole game for 60 minutes. And I thought our guys did that. I mean, we held in there. We kept fighting. But you got to give Davidson a lot of credit. Them guys never quit. I told you, Scott, the head coach over there, that he's for real. He's got his culture going. Them guys believe in what they're doing. They believe they can win every game. Just get it to the fourth quarter, and then let's see what happens. And them guys was able to make some big-time plays during the fourth quarter. Now, we got to find a way to get off the football field. An option football team can't go 80-plus yards at the end of the game and tie the game up or go for two and go up top. And that's what they was able to do. But our guys kept believing on the sidelines. It was 20-something seconds left. We still was like, look, we got enough time to get things done. Now, luckily, they was offsides on the kickoff, and then they pooched it. We fair catched the ball. The reason why we did that is we wanted to, in that situation, time is more important than yards. And so we wanted to conserve all the seconds that we could. And so we took a fair catch there, even though he probably had another 20 yards he could have ran if he'd have ran with the football. But we wanted to give it to our offense, give us a chance to do a quick 2-minute drill. And Haj Malik, I mean, what a guy, man. He stepped up and made the throws, and the guys caught it, and then he scrambled for the last one, and we had 6 seconds left, and let's put it on 50, man, 50 yards, and it's just unbelievable that Colin was able to step up in that moment. The guy, Colin has worked so hard to get to this position. And for him to be called to kick a 50-yarder to win the game was fitting. I thought it was very fitting to what he's done. So, all in all, Chris, it's a great feeling to win, but we got a long ways to go. I mean, for us to be the football team that I want to be this year, we got a long ways to go, and we got to get back to work today and get ready for the next one.
Thrilling highlights. If you weren't one of the nearly 6,000 that were there to see it, boy, you missed a good one. We take a look at the highlights. Again, another packed house at Barker Lane Stadium. And here it is in the second quarter. Boy, you were turning them over. That's Damian Dozier ripping away the football.
Hey, listen, that's what it's all about is guys flying to the ball, getting the ball out of there. Great job defense.
And then Haj Malik Williams, again, you put a play like this in there because there was nothing. It could be a sack next to the goal line. He gets a first down. And then how about Cedric Frazier? How good is it to see him out there making it?
We are glad that Cedric is back, and great catch. Strong hands, strong position, and great job by Justice right there, right? Tipping the ball, getting the interception, and just a great job by the defense of really ball hawking in that first half.
And then so versatile. These are now called runs. You're doing a lot more of those with Williams. He takes one inside the 10 and then this one to the house.
Yeah, again, just making guys miss in the open field. That's what Haj Malik brings to us. And it's just unbelievable the confidence that he has brought to that offense.
And here you are, Justice again, standing him up and stripping him clean.
Hey, again, defense got to come up with plays. That's how you stop an option team is you got to rip the ball away, and we was able to do that.
You guys turned turnovers into points, 4 turnovers, 21 points, including this catch. That was a great throw. That was a great catch.
Hey, back-to-back to Snead, cross the middle. Now we're going to take you deep on a 9 route. Great throw, great catch over the shoulder. These guys practice that every week.
This isn't a replay. It's another forced fumble.
As you can see, we're intentional about it. I mean, Justice is ripping away at the ball, was able to get it out. Great job.
And then a little bit later on, after your defense forcing 4 first-half turnovers, how about this? The big man, Austin Blake, helps you out by recovering one.
Thank God for Austin Blake for being in the right spot and able to set up this throw and catch by the freshman, true freshman. And that's what I like to see. Great throw, man. Great way to go, high point the ball. A lot of guys don't do it. They want to wait for it to come down. Great job.
Freshman to freshman, that's exciting. And, boy, that's exciting, too. That's number 90 making a string of tackles. How great is it to have Isaiah King back?
Isaiah King, one of our leaders, one of our captains, back on the football field after 2 weeks. It's great to see 90 in the middle of the action.
You've been telling us about number 1, Devarius Bargnair. Boy, he went to work. He's special.
He is. He really is. He got the speed, the ability to change direction, and we got to get him more involved.
This true freshman is special as well. Kelsey, 3 touchdown receptions in the last couple of games. And then take us through here. 23 seconds left. You guys are down. You guys really, really have a good game plan here.
Again, Hajj Malik just taking what they gave him, okay? He was able to get the ball to who he needed to get to, scramble when he had to scramble, use his legs when he had to, always keeping his eyes downfield and knowing that we got to get it down the field quick to set up this beautiful kick.
You guys did that all in 23 seconds, no timeouts, and then Colin Gary. This is a 50-yard field goal, the longest in modern Campbell football history. It was good for the win.
Listen, the way we was feeling, you talk about emotions, right?
Yeah,
the
look
way
at that
we was
field right there.
It's because of how it all came about. We winning by 14. These guys drive down the field, get 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion to go up 1 point. Man, we feeling pretty low, and we was able to get all the way. I mean, that was barely good, Chris. I mean, come on. I could not believe it. But, again, we happy that we got the win. We happy that we can move on to this week, getting ready for Mercer with that victory. Man, we would have been sick if we didn't come back with that win.
You always talk about, and we have talked about on this show for years, one of the things that you try to install in your guys mentally, getting back to center. Your guys were very down, giving up what seemed like the game-winning score, 23 seconds left. Not many believed, except those on the sidelines. You guys got back to center and won the game.
Listen, when they do the stats, they said it was an 8% chance with that situation that Campbell could have won the game. Now, I don't know how many people is going to be excited about an 8% chance of doing anything, but we stuck together, right? We stuck together. We believed. One team, one heartbeat. Now, I'm not saying that at one moment we all didn't say, oh, my God, we just gave this game up. But we went out and executed. We got back to center, and we was able to take care of the situation that we was handed. And the offense did a great job. The special teams did a great job. Now, we don't talk about the snap. We don't talk about the hold. We don't talk about the protection. We just talk about the kick. But all those things have to happen first before Colin Gary can make that big-time kick. And so, great execution. Somerville, our special teams coordinator, you have to give him credit for having his guys prepared for that moment. We practice that all the time. Coming on the field, last kick of the game, can you make it? And so the situation was just like practice. And these guys were able to operate and make it happen.
Well, you guys were ready, and then you turn the page. This is your final non-conference game of this 2019 season. You go all the way down to Macon, Georgia, about 6 hours away, to take on a very tough FCS scholarship team out of the Southern Conference in Mercer. What can you tell us about the Bears?
Well, listen, their offense is very explosive, Chris. These guys will take advantage of you in the back end. They got a receiver that can run. Number 13, you better learn his number because this guy is the big-time playmaker on their team. Here's the other thing. They can run the football. And so you cannot let these guys get off on the run. We got to eliminate the big plays. I believe this team is a big play offense, and we got to eliminate the big play and make them execute down the field. Defensively, they got athletes. They remind me of us. I mean, we're really a mirror of each other. Young, athletic, and we're attacking on defense and offense. And so I told our guys is that this is going to be really an indication. Are you a top 75 team or are you a top 50 team? Because Mercer is that type of team that's in the top 50. They're in a great conference in the SoCon, and so they get great competition every single week. I mean, you playing Furman, who's a top 5 team right now, and then before that you play Austin P. And so you have really put in a lot of work. Western Carolina opening it up with a conference game that they was able to win. So this game right here will really tell us where we at as far as the landscape of scholarship football.
And we got something special for you. If you're making it down to Macon, Georgia to see the Camels, the game's going to be fun. But before the game, something special for you at 4:30 the day of the game this Saturday. The Campbell Caravan is coming. We'll be about 10 minutes away from the stadium. Details on campbell.edu, but President Creed will be there, the president of the university, our new director of athletics, Omar Banks, and baseball coach, Justin Hare. It'll be a fun time of a fellowship and food. Go to campbell.edu to register for it. Then come on over to Mercer. It'll be the Bears versus the Camels. Campbell and Mercer will go at it 7 p.m. It'll be on ESPN3. We'll have complete audio coverage for you at gocamels.com. For Coach, I'm Chris. We'll talk to you next week on This Week in Campbell Football.